Hello everyone, today I'll be presenting an infographic on the podcast of You Might Want to Sit for This, by healing with Sadie and Noreen, the takeaway table on figuring out what bird healing is actually means. So let's move on to the overview of the podcast. So, the content of this podcast is about letting go of the past and stepping into the healing era. In this episode, the hosts take a break from the city, touching some grass and reflecting on what bird healing truly means. From their go-to ways to unwind the things that barely keep them sane, they dive deep into how they rest, recover, and recharge. And with special thanks to Mami Chef, Noreen, and Sadie for joining the conversation, this episode turns into a mini mukbang of laughter, healing, and personal growth. Next, Next, let's move on to the speaker tone. So, as I see through this podcast, the tone of the podcast is friendly and casual. The hosts use humor to engage the audience, making it both fun and easy to relate to. They express their emotion openly and making the conversation feels personal and inviting. So, next is the vocabulary. So the vocabulary in this podcast is simple and conventional. It introduces some of the new terms like healing, rituals, and stunt class, making the episodes more relatable and accessible to what audience, especially younger listeners. The mix of Malay and English language also adds a unique touch to the podcast. Next is the content and structure. So this episode features a blend of fun and meaningful segment. So the host shares a personal story and reflection, transitioning from TikTok fame to mainstream media, their family rituals and their self-care routines. Plus, there are some cooking segment featuring Mami Chef, turning the episode into a mini mukbang experience. So in this episode also, the host dive into how they heals and recharge. The podcast is all about letting go of the past negativity and stepping into a healing era. It's a perfect mix of fun, laughter, and meaningful conversation about growth and well-being. So, in conclusions, you might want to sit down podcast for this is provide an enjoyable yet insightful look at personal healing and growth. The host and uh, the host make it both entertaining and educational, allowing listeners to relate and reflect on their own healing journeys. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.